into the breech again, dear friends. Here is the latest on the bike. Finally got a day off from working 10-hour days. I have managed to get the nut off the crankshaft. Let's see if I can put this little story into perspective. Here's what I had on here, which is high strength Permatex thread locker glue, and I put that on the crankshaft threads, and I also put it on the spline shaft of the stock front drive face, which that is what that's called. Now the problem I had was I would be going 60-70 miles an hour. I think that's like 114 kilometers an hour in metric, which we don't do here. And what would happen is this would rattle somehow, and the nut, which is right here, this nut would come off. This nut would come loose, which is very annoying, and the drive face would come out right here. Sorry about the camera right there. And then my belt would fall off right here. Basically, my belt would fall off, and I'd have to walk the bike home. And it usually fell off maybe a mile from home or a half mile, which is I don't know, a couple thousand yards. And it got very annoying, so I used this red thread locker. It worked very good. The belt has not come off. The problem is when I need to change the let me get up here. When I need to change this yellow spring here in the clutch, and I put it in my ZTR, this is worth every penny. This ZTR clutch cage right here. They make this, I believe, for the little Hondas. I mean the little 50cc's, and I think they make a bigger one for it, like ATVs. I'm not sure. Anyway, I got the nut off by using my 1/2 inch, maybe it's 3/4 inch drive, impact driver, and also I used a heat gun, and I got that really hot on the drive shaft there, and it came off. So I'm going to put on a new belt, which I have. These motors go through a lot of belts. What they do is they stretch the belts out because there's so much torque, and if you do have a stretched or older belt, I would definitely keep it. And the tip for the day is, if your bike is, over the years, is stopping to work or is accelerating slowly, then pull off your covers here and look for this little stuff right there. That rubber stuff right here, that's your belt disintegrating. And over time the belt will get thinner and thinner and thinner, and it will still work, but it will be so thin that these edges right here and on the other side will not grab onto the drive face right here. This is where it's the drive face, where the belt right here grabs onto on one edge. On the other edge is your variator. Of course, you want to check your variator weights too, and I've developed a way. I use graphite in mine, just a little bit of graphite. Graphite is the slickest stuff in the world, but if you use any kind of oil or lubricant in here, what happens is when that spins out, it will throw oil onto your belt, which you do not want, and then it'll get down your clutch, and it's just a total clusterfuck. Excuse my French. And I'm going to set it up, and I'm going to ride today. I got a really nice day. There is of course, the East German spy cat. And notice I'm working on the Dio, and the cat appears to be just in my line of sight, just accidentally, of course. And as you will notice, it appears to be eating grass, but a mechanical cat can't eat grass. Seeing he's acting, oh, look at that. She just looked back at me. Typical spy move. I'm going to have to break out my Austrian spy weapon and do some cat hunting. Or maybe I'll even use a bow. I got 2 of those. Okay. That's where we are in the adventure of the Dio today. It's running really good. I've developed a locking system, no leaks. Everything seems to be working very well. And I just love working on it, just like that old man in Building a Faster Indian. And of course that's a different name in different countries. All right.